Hey, what's up, guys? My name's Emma. Today I'll be reacting to RWBY Volume 8, Chapter 12. Let's get started with this episode on the count of 3, 2, 1, now. Don't mind me. The light turned out anyways. It's gonna be interesting seeing how this one goes. Well, after last episode, this can go anyway. Like, also sorry about the change in lighting. That's what I was just trying to talk about. Like, this light turns off sometimes. So I'll try fixing that. The natural sunlight coming in. I'm so sidetracked. I'm sorry. Still really early in the morning for me. We got Emerald on our side. It'll be interesting seeing how everything goes, but you know. Yeah, I don't want to mess with the camera anymore. I might have to if it's light working. Then I can leave it like this. We're gonna go. Oh, ironwood.
Be ready for anything. We don't know what state Penny is in.
If any of those brats had the nerve to come with her, we put them down immediately. The general gave his terms. No more games.
You guys haven't been playing games this whole time.
Just retracing the steps that led us here.
Yeah, come on.
What is it, sir?
Crow and Robin. They're in the Academy hangar.
Trying to stop the payload.
Or just looking for a way out.
Not going to happen. I've been waiting to take my shot at those two. Let's go, Aesops.
But someone needs to stay here with the general. I'll stay. We lose the payload, we lose our leverage.
Okay.
She's right.
Winter came back, so
now.
I'm still thinking, was that Marrow and Winter Crow and Robin ran into? If so, they would possibly have Marrow with them.
This course of action.
I hope you're not going to try to talk me out of it.
You should fucking think about it.
No.
I'm sorry.
I don't think that's possible.
Ironwood angers the hell out of me at the moment, so like, kind of has to be done.
I didn't think you'd actually come alone. I expected at least some resistance from your friends.
I don't want anyone else to die. I must open the vault.
Smack him! I'm sorry.
You've done the right thing.
I have.
Nora.
Feels weird.
Yeah. I said Nora because I'm thinking of something Nora would do. Hell yeah! Ha! It is Marrow! Oh, and this is a Nora song, that's why. Winter!
Sorry, guys, but we don't want to fight.
We didn't want to drop Atlas either.
But we've all had to make some tough calls, huh? Go! Move to phase 2.
Guys, she has to go to the vault.
Picking up this conversation.
That's actually a risk we haven't considered.
We've been so worried about keeping the vault closed that we never considered using what's inside.
The staff of creation.
Maybe we could use it to save Penny and get everyone in Atlas and Mantle back to safety.
Well, you'll never guess who I just heard from.
Hell yeah, we get to see this now.
So, you're not arresting me?
No.
She saved your life. That's what she
Ironwood's
did.
got to be stopped.
Then why did you hit me?
Because you were about to get killed if I didn't do something.
Just look over
What are
what
you
she's
doing?
doing.
What I should have done ages ago. Getting in touch with my sister. We're going to need help. Speaking of help,
So we've got
Perfect
multiple types of
timing.
Atlas and Mantle that we can't evacuate unless we use the staff, which is located inside the vault. If we open the vault, Penny terminates. If Ironwood gets wind of any of this, he blows up Mantle.
There's something else to consider. Once the staff creates anything else, the city drops.
It would make
Atlas
it fall.
has enough natural gravity dust to keep it from plummeting immediately, but, well, nobody's going to want to be around when it touches down.
Okay, then let's use the staff to teleport everyone to safety. Maybe even to another kingdom.
We can't just wave it like a magic wand and make our problems go away. And we haven't even told you about him.
who?
The spirit and the staff.
Okay.
Like Jin. But, well, he's a character. He can build you anything, but only if you can explain to him how. Like any craftsman, he'll need blueprints. Some sort of reference. It'll help if we have real-world examples to show him.
I've already gone through the city layouts for the SDC evacuation. Maybe I can help.
Yeah, well, let's try it.
There's still James and his bomb to consider.
Oh, I've got a plan for that.
So, that takes care of phase 1.
Meanwhile, the real Penny goes to the vault. With help.
I blasted a hole through the bottom of Atlas, and I highly doubt they've had time for repairs. That should take you straight to it. All of that is the easy part.
As soon as Penny opens the door, we go through, grab the staff, and stop her termination.
Just hang in there, Penny. Okay?
Careful though. Because we should possibly run into other people at some point, I feel, this time. Penny.
Seems someone has come to engage my creative wiles. All I'll say is it had better be worth it after my last project. A floating city? How pedestrian.
Hi, Mr. Ambrosius. Sir, listen, it's about our friend. She's dying.
I'm going to go ahead and assume that you know it's against the rules for me to bring people back from the dead, so...
That's not what we want. She's not your typical girl.
So she isn't. I'd love to meet whoever did this. Ah, I see. There's something eating away at her. I'm guessing you think you have some clever plan to save her. Just know, I will give you exactly what you asked for, and I don't want any complaining when it's not what you wanted.
We brought her schematics.
Yeah, there you go.
We want you to make a new version of her, using her exact same robot parts.
That was curiously worded, girl.
An exact copy of her would include the virus. An exact copy of her without the virus would cease to exist the second you make something else. And we kind of want to keep her around longer than that.
You've done your homework.
Gotta be
We
careful
want
with how
you
this is
to
worded,
create
yeah.
A new version of her, using her existing robotic parts, taking the virus with them.
Okay, but if I take the robot parts out of her, that would leave...
Penny, the girl who's always been there underneath it.
You can't destroy. It's against the rules. But you wouldn't be destroying her. Her soul is who she is.
The mechanical parts are just extra.
But a soul without a complete body, what would be left?
I don't know. I guess you just have to get creative.
Get
I
creative.
suppose I could do a little add a touch-up. But if I do that, how much of the old painting would be my work and how much would be her? Just coming up to the surface. This is all very exciting and very dangerous. I don't know what the results are going to be.
We don't have any other options. We believe in her.
Then ready yourselves to witness my artistry.
Let's hope. Let's see how this goes. I'm praying. Sorry, distracted by movement behind.
It's done.
Okay, let's see how this turned out. Atlas
I
is gonna
guess
start
that's
falling,
the signal
yeah?
then. Seems like things are moving forward in the vault.
Hopefully Penny is going to be okay.
If Atlas is moving, we need to get word out before people panic.
Meaning hurry.
I know. Okay.
John's
this
trying,
should
come on.
be, that did, something?
You're live.
Everyone can see you. Oh! Citizens of Atlas. Mantle, what we have to tell you is very important. Atlas is falling. But we have...
Wait, what happened? It's dead. The entire CCT. It just went down.
And so did kingdom-wide communications. How?
The bigger question is, what do we do now?
That boy said Atlas is falling. Is that true?
Yes, we're using the staff to get everyone to safety. Salem can have the rubble. We'll all be long gone.
Are you going to leave me here?
No. When we're finished, we'll move both of you to safety.
Oh, Winter, thank you.
Don't thank me. It was Weiss's decision.
Okay, Penny.
Penny?
Careful, it's bugging out.
Are you okay?
Oh.
Do hugs always make you feel this warm inside?
Oh.
Yes. Wow.
More! We should probably make sure our theory works. And start the evacuation.
Let her have this moment, okay?
Free to create and... Oh, it's you guys again.
Yeah.
We're not done with you yet.
Fine.
Let's try the quick version. Can you make a bunch of doorways in Atlas that open at a single spot in Vacuo?
Sure, I'll just need coordinates and specs for each door and explanation for bending space and time to account for the much greater traffic on one side and a single point of exit on the other.
Okay, that's about what we expected. So, we need to funnel everybody through a central location first.
You're going to have to tell me more about this central location for starters.
I'm pretty sure they're somewhat thought out.
Here.
Yeah.
A place like these vaults. Wherever they are, they're not part of Remnant. Only accessible if you know the right way in. Seems like a safe enough place for thousands of refugees.
You kids are either smarter or much more foolish than you realize. I'm going to need a reference.
Oh, we've got one.
Oh, wow, that's Cordovan right there.
People enter from Atlas and Mantle on one side. And leave on the other side with a one-way ticket to Vacuo.
Well, everything appears to be in order. You were quite thorough. Disappointingly so.
So, it's done.
Yeah.
Careful, guys. That must be scary, huh?
Oh, and one last point of clarification about this central location of yours. Do not fall. Okay, and with that dire
Do not
warning...
fall. What does that mean? Penny, be careful. I'm a little scared now. That made me that made me so anxious.
What now? We go to Vacuo.
And pray for the best?
All of us. And hope that we've thought of everything.
Damn it, Cinder's here. Cinder's here. And it's gonna end here. It's gonna be interesting, though. They couldn't quite get their message out entirely because everything went down. What happened with Penny? That was so scary, though, because we had no way of knowing what was gonna happen to her. And I guess while I'm here and I have some time, because of how short some of these episodes ended up being, because, you know, technical difficulties, would you like me to, like, after this volume's over, go through it and, kind of express some of my thoughts, you know what I mean? Like, actually, like, look through the volume and then talk more about it. That's just all up to you entirely, like, whether I do that or not. Next episode's called Worthy, and it's 18 minutes long, so, like, damn near 19 minutes long. And that's gonna be great and scary. Right now, my biggest fear is how it's gonna end. So, yeah, that's my biggest thing. I'm a little freaked out. But, it's okay. We'll get through this and all of that. Penny's, like, genuine, like, curiosity and joy. Does that make her... Because that should make her more human, right? Right? Like, if my thought's right, is she more human? It's like she was able to feel this warmth. Like, she was like, do hugs always, like, give you this warm feeling inside? Which is why she was so excited and, like, jumped and hugged everyone there. Because they didn't know what that would leave behind, but it looks like it literally left Penny, the person, behind. But what would I know? These are speculations, because I'm, like, super excited. And then, once again, Cinder made it through. That could cause a whole bunch of mess. And that means, do you think that Watts and Neo would be there too? Because Neo had the relic again. She brought it back. And talking about a deal. Like, you know, when she was talking to Cinder. So it's really curious and interesting to see how this is gonna go, because I'm a little freaked out. The message that was left behind, don't fall. And just this and that, I don't know. They're really leading up to something, and, like, I'm a little freaked out about it. But I'm, like, Whitley, man, he's come in and he's like, you need help? I think I can do this. And he's, so far, been very thorough, like the genie said. Very disappointingly so. But, I'm glad to see Winter finally kind of break through this. She's listened to the things that she needs to be obligated to do, but she's been kind of neglecting how she thinks that what's going on isn't right, and things shouldn't be done in the way they're being done, and she's, like, actually come in and helped out her sister, you know? She's contacted her sister, and, you know, we're seeing Crow be a little less, you know, I gotta kill Ironwood right fucking now, which means he's at least somewhat starting to, like, calm down and rationalize. But yeah, it's interesting, once again. Sorry to backtrack, but I'm kind of trying to wrap this up a little bit. It's still really strange that the broadcast would be interrupted. And I think that's kind of gonna be, I swear that has to be something important. But it could be nothing. I could just be overreacting, but it's just a point that kind of scares me. It concerns me a bit. But it's its own thing. But yeah, no. Good job, Emerald. Thank you for pulling through and living up to it. Thank you. You really actually came in handy, because they were starting to fall apart. Don't blame them, but they were starting to fall apart, and you just came in there and, through the help of Oz and Oscar, just really came up and helped really big. Like, bravo. And, you know, it's just nice, you know. I'm sorry, Harriet. Straight up, not gonna lie, Volume 7, you were probably one of my favorite Aesops. That really quickly changed. But, like, whew, I can slap you with Ironwood. Yeah, it's just gonna be this big emotional roller coaster now, isn't it? As we get towards the finale and all of that. Anyways, let me know your thoughts on the episode down below. I would love to read your comments. Anyways, I hope you have a great day or night, whatever the heck you're watching this. And I'm sorry for it always being a little bit late, but that's just how it happens. See you guys on the flip side. Bye-bye.